What's up, guys? Super Sig Me here. As you can see, this is a little Don't Starve gameplay behind me. It's a new game that was released. Well, it's been out on PC a while, but it was released for PS4 on Tuesday, and it's free for PlayStation Plus members. I think it's like 15 bucks if you're not a PlayStation Plus member. But it's a great game. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun. Really hard. It's really difficult. Difficult. It's a survival game, and it's a lot of fun though once you get the hang of it. CES was this week, and if you didn't know, CES is a technology convention where all the big tech companies come on, show off their consumer electronics, their new stuff, some of their stuff that's been out recently. They just kind of show it off to people. PlayStation came out with a lot of surprises during CES. They announced PlayStation Now, which is what they've named their service where they infused Gaikai with their PlayStation Network to make this service. And it's a game streaming service. It'll be available at the middle of the year, but a closed beta will be released at the end of this month. And it'll be available eventually for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and get this. This is the kicker. It'll be available for internet-connected televisions, including Sony Bravia. They'll be available for tablets, so you can play that on your iPad or your Nexus or whatever kind of tablet you have. It'll also be available for smartphones. So you'll be able to stream PlayStation 3 games at first, and eventually PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. And who knows, they might even throw in some PSP games in there eventually. You never know. But this is probably what Sony's betting on. They're preparing themselves for the future. They're streaming these games if they ever, if their hardware ever fails, they'll still have this service and they'll still be making some kind of money on the industry. Now this service will have a subscription fee, or you can rent games a la carte. And it took a lot of people by surprise, and you know that because even GameStop, GameFly, their stops went like this. It went, they hit the floor. Their investors they got out. They're like, I'm getting out of here, and they ran. And I really don't understand why though. The service has not been out. No one's paying for it. It's about to enter closed beta, so I don't really know why they're bowing out now. It's really I really don't see it. Maybe they see the future, who knows. But yeah, they recommend that you have at least the 5 megabit download speed to use this service, because you're streaming video. It will be streamed at 720p. It'll be compressed so to keep it kind of smooth. It won't be the full quality that you get if you were playing it, live or on the actual consoles. They have to do that for quality's sake. All of these games are the online features on all of the games are going to be available. So that sounds really great actually. Like all the games, that's what they said. All the games will have online functionality, and it is a platform agnostic system. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. We'll see how this turns out. Sony also came out with some large numbers in sales. They sold 4.2 million consoles within 2 months. Now that's rather impressive, and a lot of people are kind of jumping on Microsoft saying that the PlayStation 4 won, blah blah blah. It's only been 2 months, guys. Come on. You can't judge like who's gonna win the console race within 2 months, and plus, if either company does poorly, then we're all gonna do badly. As consumers, we're not gonna get. The market's not gonna do well if something like that happened. It'd be kind of catastrophic, especially because they're a major video game hardware manufacturer. If they bowed out now, it'd be kind of devastating. So, yeah, and alright, the final piece of information I wanted to talk about was when Gabe Newell himself, the founder and owner, CEO of Valve, who owns who, Steam is one of their brands. They came out and announced 13 Steam machines. 13. These Steam machines range from $500 to $6,000. Now the lower end or lower priced, cheaper models are actually seem like a decent value. But those high end PCs, which are very powerful, really great and all, they'll get everything you want to do done, but they're way overpriced. Way overpriced. Like, I don't see that many people will purchase those overpriced machines, but I do see them buying the lower priced ones because they're actually good value and they'll get the job done. But what I'm confused about is the fact that they're developing this many consoles and they haven't even ruled out the possibility that they might be developing their own. So, I'm kind of dumbfounded. Like, I really don't understand what they're thinking. But they're Valve. They usually are pretty successful, and they do what they feel is the best business move, and maybe this will work out for them. This kind of seems like a really risky venture for them, but we'll see how it turns out. And if it turns out well, then great. I'm not interested in purchasing these myself. As of now, I don't really care about it all that much, to have one. But I am interested in seeing how well they do and, how many people purchase it. And I'm going to be looking out for those reviews and things like that. So, keep it locked. If you're interested, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really want to hear your opinions. Any information that I left out that you might want to mention down there. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up. If you disliked it, then you can leave me a thumbs down if you really want to. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay super, guys. Bye.